Hey everybody, welcome to the Pourin Hub. And I got my man Si, who was kind enough to stop by today. To drink some bourbon.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem, buddy. I appreciate it. Now, we're drinking Evan Williams, 1783. Pretty good one. I think it came in second in the March Madness. If you remember that craziness.
I do.
And we got Old Tub from Jim Beam. This is Heaven Hill. No? Yeah. I believe this is Heaven Hill Distillery. That's Jim Beam.
Yeah.
Have you ever had the, well, I know you might have had that one at the March Madness. I'm not sure who drank that.
I don't think I had that at the March Madness, and I don't really drink bourbon too much, so.
Did you ever have that?
Probably not.
Did you ever hear of it?
I mean, I've heard of bourbon before.
Okay. He never really drinks until I twist his arm to come out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, this is really an honest review from someone who doesn't really drink that much, so this is, cop that merch.
Cop some merch. I got more merch coming.
You do?
Golf shirts.
Golf shirts.
Embroidered hats.
Ooh, now we're talking the golf shirts.
Yeah. Embroidered.
Give me one of those. I'm wearing that.
Now, of course, about the cheeses. You're more of a foodie, you said.
Yeah.
Than alcoholic.
Alcohol, yeah, for sure.
We got Colby Jack.
Colby Jack.
Pairing up with the Old Tub. And we got Midnight Moon, which is kind of like a Gouda, it said.
You said it was goat cheese, right?
This is goat cheese from the Netherlands. The Colby, of course.
Sure.
Cow from
Wisconsin.
Exactly.
Go Pack Go.
Yeah, the home of the cheese heads.
Yeah.
They do make good cheese out there.
They do. So, did you pick out these pairings? How did you find these pairings?
Well, I went online.
Yeah.
And, looked like what cheese would go with what bourbons.
Yeah.
Now, I went over to Lancaster.
Ooh, okay.
There's a cheese shop over there.
Yeah, I like a goat cheese though. From what I remember, they're a little softer, a little creamier, not as strong of a flavor, so I think it would pair well.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are both kind of, I mean, they're firm yet they're soft, creamier cheeses.
More of a mild thing. You're not getting as much bite, not a sharp cheese. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of right up my alley too.
There you go.
So we're going to taste these two, see which one we like better. Which one do you want to do first? The Old Tub or the Evan Williams?
Let's do the EW first.
EW?
Yeah, I think we have to. You do the sniff first, of course.
Yeah, we sniff it, see if you like it.
Yeah, I mean,
wet your palate a little bit.
It does. How do you spell that wet?
W-E-H-T.
Uncle Steve.
I'm less Dixie.
I've never had this stuff before. I actually really like this.
You do?
Yeah. This is actually like one of the first alcohols I've tasted and not like kind of recoiled a little bit. It's actually kind of sweet.
It is, yes.
It's tasty. Huh.
It is sweet. It's 90 proof. It doesn't knock you over.
Yeah, it's not. I like this. What do they call it? They call it Kentucky brown water or something? What's the nickname for it? For bourbon.
Definitely Kentucky brown water.
Yeah.
Now we're going to try some cheese with it.
Cheese. Do we cheers the cheese?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go.
We got the right cheese? Yes. Midnight Moon.
Yeah.
That is pretty good.
Definitely very smooth. Very creamy.
Yes. Very creamy.
It's not very like pungent like a Parmigiano Reggiano. Like it doesn't have that, but it's got a nice nuttiness and has a lot of salt. A lot more salt than I thought it would. So
very salty.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a bit of sweetness here, so plays really well with the saltiness. Yeah. Steve, I think we found my wheelhouse.
Actually, that is a very good pairing.
I enjoy that a lot. That's very good. Honestly, this cheese, I really enjoy the cheese in general. I think people should try the cheese.
Absolutely.
That cheese is pretty phenomenal. You said you got it on Lancaster. Do you wanna give that guy a free shout out, or you wanna make?
I would love to. Yeah, shout out to Mandros Cheeses.
There you go.
They know their shit over there. If you want something unique, they got stuff from Brazil, Italy, Spain, France, the Netherlands. They got from all over the world.
Absolutely. There you go.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But now we're going to move on to the Old Tub.
Absolutely.
This was made in an old tub. It's unfiltered too, so whoever took a bath last had
Hey, I like my bourbon like I like my cigarettes.
Yeah.
Unfiltered.
Nice.
Yeah,
But
I'm down.
we're going for the old tub,
Old tub.
and the Colby Jack.
OT.
Now, I've had Colby Jack, of course.
Yeah, I mean, who has it?
You go out to somewhere, cheese tray, charcuterie board.
Yeah.
It's got this on it.
Shark board for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like it's Colby Jack is kind of on the Mount Rushmore of cheeses. I feel like everyone knows it
Yes.
on every board.
Tell me what you think of that bourbon first.
All right. Sorry, I get a little amped up about the food. Yeah.
That's okay.
This one, I feel more of like a spice.
Yeah.
I feel it's not as sweet. I mean, it's not sweet, but
It's a sweetie spice.
I definitely feel a little bit of a spice.
It's different.
Yeah, I like it though.
Different than the other one.
I like it. I'm enjoying these. It's a little more firm than the goat cheese for sure. A little bit more chew, but I mean it's a classic Colby Jack feel that we all know and love. So.
This has more burn than this one did. Absolutely.
By a million times, yeah.
What's this? This is 100. That
was 90. Yeah.
But I think it's more like the spiciness.
Yeah, it feels like it's spiced. That one doesn't feel like it was spiced.
Which one do you think paired better?
I liked this pairing better just because, like, I don't know, like that was, you're right, it was more, there's a larger depth of flavor, but I feel like the sweetness paired very well with the saltiness and the creaminess of the goat cheese. I'd say that.
Yeah,
what about you?
These married perfectly.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas this kind of overpowered. Now, I didn't tell you this earlier, but in the name of science, we have to try it the opposite.
Let's go. Big fan.
So which one you want to try?
Well, I think we kind of just tried the Colby Jack with the old tub, so we have the Colby Jack is familiar to us. Let's try it with the EW and then.
Okay. The Colby Jack just doesn't have enough shit behind it.
Yeah.
To stand up to bourbon.
Yes. I'd agree that these pair better than these two because, like you said, this kind of overshadows when it comes to kind of meeting with the Colby Jack. But yeah, I think these pair well together. The
interesting thing will be, this is outstanding.
Yeah.
Will it?
Yeah.
I think
it can stand
really
a bang.
Good, yeah.
Okay.
And of course, that's why we do this in the name of science. It's an experiment to see which one's better.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I called Bill Nye. He said, "Please do more."
Bill Nye, the science guy. Tune in. Leave a comment. Which cheese do you like?
All right, I'm gonna cleanse quick.
Cleanse it up.
All right, you ready to go in?
Let's do it.
Let's try this guy out. I mean, it definitely pairs better, I think.
It does.
I mean, you're right. It stands up to it more.
The question is this and this or this and this, because actually this one brought out a lot of flavor in that cheese.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think you might be right on, Steve. I think these pairings work really well right here. The more milder cheese with the Colby Jack with the sweeter, bourbon. And then the spice bourbon with the, stronger goat cheese. It's maybe a little creamier, but has a lot more, saltiness and nuttiness. Yeah.
I think you're right, though. I think this is the best.
Yeah. It is just a really good cheese.
The old tub and the Midnight Moon go.
Shout out Montrose.
Really, really well.
I didn't get as much of the spice the second time. I don't know if my tongue is just getting used to the bourbon or not, or maybe it's just got enough cheese to coat it now, I think.
I think this cheese cut down the spice.
I think it did.
And then this, as well, brings out more flavor of the cheese. That was really good. And this is really good, too, this way.
Yeah.
But this is sweeter. Not quite as much cutting power.
Exactly. Hey, I mean, get it for yourself. Try it out.
Yeah.
Expand your palate. Don't just listen to us.
So it looks like Old Tub and Midnight Moon win.
Yeah, definitely a good pairing.
Of course, like I said, tune in 10 days. He'll be back. We're going to do some chocolate.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for coming, brother.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. Cop that merch.